Well, hey, it's Coach Kisha here, and welcome back to Weight Talk Thursdays. If you've ever said, I just don't have time to lose weight right now, this episode is definitely for you. Because between work, family, errands, caregiving, and just trying to stay sane, weight loss can feel like one more thing on your already full plate. But what if I told you that you don't need more time, you just need the right approach? Let's break down the myth that you have to overhaul your whole life to make progress. Today, I'm showing you how to lose weight even when life won't slow down. Once again, I'm Coach Keisha, a certified holistic nutrition weight loss coach, and I help busy women over 40 simplify weight loss, manage hormones and medications like GLP-1s, and create real life wellness routines that stick without guilt or burnout. So, what's keeping you stuck? Most of us were taught that weight loss means hours at the gym, cooking every single meal from scratch, or being perfect with tracking. But that's not realistic for most of us, especially busy women over 40 juggling multiple roles. And when you believe that perfection is the only way, it's easy to give up before you even start. And if this is resonating with you, give me a thumbs up in the comments. I remember working 12-hour shifts as a nurse practitioner, juggling single parenting, doing side hustles and trying to make manage my own health. I try to start a new plan every Monday only to feel completely wiped out by Thursday. Not because I didn't care, but because I was just flat out burned out from life. And I know I'm not the only one. So many of my clients, moms, teachers, business owners, caregivers, just don't have the hours to figure this all out, but they still want to feel good in their bodies again. So let's shift the narrative. And here's the truth: weight loss isn't about doing more, it's about doing what actually fits your life. And let me share something powerful. You don't need 90-minute workouts. You don't need perfect meal prep. You don't even need to obsess over the scale. You need systems that honor your schedule and your sanity. Because if you're constantly putting yourself last, your health will keep waving that red flag. And before you know it, life really happens in the emergency room. So let's avoid that crisis and let's act before the body forces you to. So let's talk about 6 real life habits that work even if you've only have 5 minutes. Number one, let's wake up and hydrate. Start your day with water before coffee and the emails. It wakes up your metabolism, helps with cravings, and reduces emotional eating. And a fresh tip from me: keep a glass of water by your bed so you drink it before your feet even hit the ground. Number two, move intentionally, even for 10 minutes. Stretch, walk, dance to a song. You don't need fancy workouts, you just need movement. And a fresh tip: do 10 squats while brushing your teeth. That's a win. Number three, simplify your meals and use my fresh plate method: one protein, one fiber rich carbohydrates, and one healthy fat. A fresh tip: pick 3 to 4 go to meals you can enjoy and repeat them during the week. This will save you time, it will cut stress, and it keeps your choices simple. Number four, schedule one mindful moment. Stress will stall your progress faster than carbohydrates ever could. And taking time at least once a day, just 1 minute, of deep breathing or journaling or just a quiet time can shift your nervous system into a positive direction. And a fresh tip, take 5 deep breaths before you enter that next meeting or before you begin to run your errands for the day. Number 5, prioritize sleep as best you can. Sleep regulates hunger hormones and it impacts our decision making for the next day. So be sure to get 7 to 9 hours each night. A fresh tip, you can set a wind down alarm and actually power off the phone or the computer and begin to rest. Your body will definitely thank you. Number 6, plan tomorrow tonight. Before bed, ask yourself these questions. What will I eat for breakfast? When will I move my body? And what's one health habit I'm definitely not skipping tomorrow? A fresh tip, busy women plan. Motivation quickly fades, but systems, real doable systems, they stick around and they produce success. So, how can I help you? These are the small changes or shifts I teach in the Fresh Start program, which is designed specifically for busy women like you. Inside the program, we will build focus, weekly focus goals. We will focus on 15-minute movement swaps. We'll build energy and mood based tracking habits. And we'll also begin to build real life routines that support your hormones as well as your habits. So even when life is chaotic, you've got structure that actually works. And you can join the next Fresh Start workshop or start our self paced holistic weight loss program at amplehealthandwellness.com. You don't have to wait for a crisis or your busy life to calm down. You can start where you are today. So let's do a recap. You don't need more time, you need better tools. Micro habits like squats while brushing your teeth create real progress. Simplify your meals using a go to combination that you can use each week. Prioritize movement, mindset, and your sleep in bite sized ways. It all adds up. And always remember that you matter even in your busiest season. So let me know in the comments what's the number one thing stealing your time right now. And I'll reply with the time saving tip that works for my clients and can work for you too. And if this message hits home, share it with a busy sister friend who's been putting herself last lately. And I want you to like, share, and don't forget to subscribe to join us every Thursday for real talk and real results. So that's all I have for today. And once again, I'm Coach Kisha, and you are watching Weight Talk Thursdays, where we keep it heart centered, hormone friendly, and real life approved. Thank you for joining me today. See you next Thursday, same time, same place. Until then, I need you to stay consistent and take care of you. Bye.